Hi friends, this is Corky, the Plum Creek Booksmith. I'm back again with another junk journal. This one's a pretty good size one. It is 5 signatures with various amounts of pages within. It's made from an old legal book that you see in big collections, and the spine it was worn and it wasn't able to be used, so I removed the spine. I put my signature cloth spine on it. I call it my signature because I just love doing it. I think it's a very secure signature. I came across some very, well, at least different to me, ticking fabric at an antique store. I think it might have been pillow ticking. And this other, I think, is like maybe mattress ticking, or maybe they're both pillow ticking, but I had never seen this kind before. It's kind of got the blue, and it has like a strip of tan that goes through it as well. And then to secure it all the better, I put another length of the ticking fabric that goes perpendicular to the spine. And I also put the little paper clips or paper fasteners through, so it gives that little extra amount of security for the spine. I think I said it's 5 signatures. I think it's 10 1/4 tall and 7 wide. And the spine is 2 1/4. So we'll get started. I put a lot of authentic ephemera in it, and some of my digital, my digitals as well, digital artwork. On the inside of the spine, where the fastener legs or whatever, I don't know what they're called, go through and fold over, I put this fabric, or this label fabric on it, just to keep the metal from wearing on the pages. And I guess I already said that it's a fabric spine. and the signatures have been sewn into the fabric spine. Okay, so each signature has this digital print that I have some of it on my Etsy store, and some of it is just on my computer, and I just love the large line art graphics. I have these on my Etsy, and these are just old playing cards from World War I. And then this is from my prayer journal digitals. And then this is from the inside of a money receipts book, and it's from 1890 something. So I tore it out of the book, and that gives you extra space to journal. And this particular page has been stained with kind of a purpley red stain. This is Chinese, from a Chinese book that I bought at a flea market, and they said that the people who owned these books were missionaries to China. So on this side, I put a pretty picture of some flowers, and then some extra space to write here. This is just a book page. I think it's from shorthand book. And this is an old ledger paper from 1886. And it's an insurance one, and so with that comes these little attachments within. So this one happened to be there, so I just made kind of a belly band. And then this is an old tally card for bridge. And I made this pocket out of some book page, and this flips up, and you can write here, and then you can tie it back down, and it's just a secret writing place. There's an original Denison label. Here's a bunch of prescriptions, and then I just made this fun little thing. I put some lightweight fabric in between two. So this was an inscription on a little tiny Bible that was falling apart, and it's from July 30th, 1884. This isn't authentic. This is a scan and a printout, and then this is what the book looked like, and I just thought that was kind of fun. And then here's a book page with some watercolor circles. You can use that in collage art. I made this little pocket out of an old envelope, and I got this very unique postcard at the last antique store I went to a couple weeks ago, and I just thought it was really unusual for the size, plus it's cut out and shaped, but it's a postcard. I'm not sure how long ago. It says place a 3-cent stamp there, so maybe that gives you some kind of idea, but it's very unusual. I thought that was fun, and this is a nice big book, and so it needed to be in there. So once this is out of the pocket, then this comes out, and then you can write. It's just more writing space here for you. And then I tucked some more of my prayer journal cards in here. And then I'll put this back in later. It's a little bit fiddly because of the, parts here that get hung up. So, but just be careful. It's pretty sturdy, but okay, then this flips up for extra journaling space up here, and it's a little tuck spot. And this is just from an old book. And so there you go. And it's on an old book page or map page. That's my great aunt. I love using her because I just think she's pretty. And then here's another tally card that's fastened with the paper clip. Very old book page, and I like how it's all, raggedy on the edge here. It's fairly strong. It's not like cracking, but this was just exposed. And so there you go. And then this is a music page that you'd use in a band. I think it's the size that, fits on your instrument as you're in a band. And then I just fastened it onto some more music page here. Then the center is some wallflowers. I think that's what I called this. It's a digital on my Etsy store. I just love how they look, especially in the middle, and you could see the whole thing. And then I just put a little tab over here. And then on that side, I put a real pretty floral image, just it's line art, and then it's on stained paper, and then so it just makes a little tuck spot for prayer journal paper, and this pretty little bird image. And I backed it with some book page. And this is an old travel magazine, and I think it's from the 40s, if I remember right. So the graphics are fun. And I was going to try to just do this neutral, but I had picked these pages, and I just love the colors there. This is an authentic book plate out of an old dictionary, I believe. So I don't have it fastened in, permanently. It's just with paper clip. So if you want to use it in other things, if you want to make copies, it's yours for the taking. There's more prescriptions on this ledger paper. More book page, ledger paper. Here's the other side of that tuck spot or belly band. And I put this promissory note here. And then I made these fun little, they're not paper clips. Well, this one might be. Yeah, I think this one's a covered hidden paper clip. So I think this one will come out. Yes, this one comes off. This one comes off. And it's holding a canceled check on that ledger paper, and then on this side as well. There's more of the shorthand. There's the Chinese book page. I just have this fastened to the short page here. It's a statement that hasn't been written on. It's from 1920 something. And then here's page signature 2. And then I just kind of tipped this in with fabric and glue. And so you can open that up and you can write on it, and it's the letter G. So all of these last names start with the letter G. It's some kind of bookkeeping book. It was somebody's bookkeeping page or paper. Another pocket I made with just some leftover ledger paper. There's an old catalog card for a library, and then just another book page spread. And then I decorated that page with that floral image. And there is a letter from 1954. I love this window envelope. And then here's some more prescription papers. And here's another flip up with some more writing space. And there's just a little tuck here. This is very fragile. I think it's even torn a little bit, but you can use it in collage work. It's on a map page again. This is that raggedy paper. Here's another window envelope, and I put a flash card in it and some book pages with some pretty flowers. I think there's 2 book pages here, and they're just folded so that they fit, and then there's pretty on the back or on the inside of there. I'll just put those in later. Oh, and this flips open, and there's another pocket here with some more floral images. This is a scanned image from a German flower book. So these are all German terms for whatever these flowers are. Another middle spread with a tab here to make it easy to grab and turn. Some more music pages. Here's another book plate from that old dictionary. And this is an authentic something or other statement. I love how it got yellowed here with something that was laying on top of that for years and years and years. And I had it facing because it was curling, so I put it that way so it would flatten more. More map page, more ads from that old travel magazine. Here's another tuck spot. This one's glued. All the rest of them are glued, and so they just make nice little tuck spots on both sides. And then this flips out for more journaling space, and flips over for more journaling space. And then inside this is a book spread that I glued together and made a pocket, and it holds a pretty bird image and some more pieces of things to write on. I put a little thumb hole there to make it easy to grab things out. Signature number 3. This has a large word flashcard. You can see how it's written in cursive, and that's how you write it in just regular penmanship. Another tuck spot, and it holds this pretty little bird image. And then on the side as well, cute little rabbit. And this one must be a, let's see, it's a advertisement for Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. Flips up, and it has another pocket back here, and it has a statement of some sort, and an offcut from a ledger page. Another pocket that's made from book pages. I got a hold of this book, and it's called Mathematical Tables. Look how yummy these all are. So I just think I'm going to use a lot of these just to decorate pages and pockets and tuck spots, just like that. I just thought that was fun. And then I even covered this little tag, and then I have a little spot here to write on. And just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I love it. And then this image here makes a tuck spot, and then here's a measuring tape, and here is a spread from that book. Oh! I gotta look into this because there's old tape. This is yummy, yummy, yummy for anybody like me that likes this kind of stuff. Evidently, who owned this wanted to include this particular graph or whatever, and so that is included. And I've just paper clipped it so it stays together. And there's more writing space here. Let's see. Oh, this is an old Mother's Day card that I've just put over the top of this. It's kind of brittle. I just love it. It's pretty. It has all that glitter behind it. And another middle spread, and I put a tab up here to make it easy to get a hold of and turn. And I made a pocket out of this old dispatch note tag of some sort, and I put an old letter in here. It's a Christmas card with a letter just completely filled the space of this little Christmas card. As you can see, look at that. Every square inch of that is a letter. So that's fun. From the, what is it? 1969. So it's not all that old, but it's unique, and a prescription back behind there. Another book plate. Isn't that gorgeous? And that's just attached with a paper clip, so you can do what you want with it. There's another canceled check. Here's a little tuck spot here with more places to write. A pretty bird card and another one of those page spreads. And this was something that was tipped in on this particular page spread, so I left him. He's pretty dapper, and there's a nice little page, like it's dog-eared right here, so I left that. And then here's an envelope with, I think, let me look and see what's in it. I think it's like a ledger page of some sort that came with this envelope. Iowa Mutual Tornado Insurance Association from 1918. So that's pretty cool. Don't you like my little, I just love my new little paper clips. They have little hearts in them. And they're just the right color. I just love them. Just perfect. And they're really nice quality. Here's some more of those playing cards. And these are on my Etsy. And this paper is probably the closest thing to, what do they call it, straw paper that I'll ever be able to find. It was in an old photo album. Just that size. And then I decorated that again with some of that, the mathematic table. And this is the Chinese paper behind, or page. And here's another little side tuck. Those little paper clips are pretty strong. And I put a Texaco tab in it, or tag, and another one of these paper receipt, or record page for receiving payments, I think is what it is, from 1890 something. And then this is a copy of an old bank book from, it's not very old, it's from I think the 60s, no, 70. And so I just, it's a copy, so I made it into the folder that it was. I mean, it was the inside of a book is what it was. So I put some old paper inside, and it's just a nice little place to write some notes tucked away in this little tuck spot. And here's a flashcard. Decorated this page, Chinese writing page, with some more writing space and these pretty flowers. Some more canceled checks in that little tuck spot. There's another canceled check over here. Some more of that travel book, or travel magazine. A flip up. Here's a promissory note and an offcut from a 1928 ledger book. And some more prescriptions. I turned those so that you could use this as writing space, but you can still see that they're prescriptions. More prescriptions. And this is an authentic statement. Another middle spread. More music sheet. Here's another plate from that old dictionary. Another prescription. I think this journal was owned by a pharmacist at one time. We can pretend that's what it is. He dreamed of traveling. There's another, or a layaway tag. And I like this. This was just a short page, so I glued these old envelopes on, and then I decorated them up, and then they are just little tuck spots for some more of those little bird cards. I love these bird cards. They're just the right size. Some more shorthand, Chinese. Here's a side tuck, and it's been decorated with some ruffling. This is an old statement, and some more authentic something or others. So those all go in here with that. And here's another side tuck with a journal, prayer journal page, and one of those entry, I don't know what they are, money receipt record, I think is what it is. Pretty flowers with some more writing. This particular page had some pencil writing up here, so if you don't like that, you can probably erase it. Another tuck up here, up tuck, and some authentic postal things. I think this might be like a change of address, maybe. I'm not really sure what it is. Oh, this one's a change of address. Order to change address. Perfectly patinaed. Another book plate. and it's on this really cool ledger paper with a, I don't know what that is, a receipt, I think, for buying something or other. It's from an oil company. Probably had to get some fuel. Isn't that a cool picture? This guy looks like, well, it's this guy that owns this journal. He's relaxing with his pipe, and then he's just, I think those must be his pajamas. I like to make up stories. And this, I'm really, it's hard to give this one up because this was included in the prize I got from Patricia from Le Cafe Craft, and this is a page spread out of, must have been a nature book, and this particular spread was about mushrooms, and it's in French, so that's kind of hard to give up. But she gave me so many goodies, I thought I'd spread the wealth. There's a statement from 1920 something. Another side tuck here with the pretty flowers, pretty birds, authentic ephemera there. More music pages. This one's held on with a paper clip on the bottom. Another spread, and I have this for the little turn, and then I covered up I fastened it with glue and paper clips, but I covered the paper clips on the back with that pretty image. More of these prescriptions to help have you have more writing space. And then here's more ephemera. And here's a pocket I made out of some hymnal pages, and I made pockets. So there's 1, 2, 3 pockets. And they're just offcuts. And I've covered these with clear gesso, so they have just a surface on them. They're not slick. I was hoping that it might make them stronger. But no matter what, you can either use them to write on, or you can use them in collage art. And this is just an old baggage claim tag. These are some money receipts. Here's a little book page pocket, and I put this little kitty cat on this little pocket here, and there's a canceled check. All kinds of goodies back here that are, we'll just let the new owner see what's inside there. And there we are. That's the end. And I hope you liked her. If you liked her, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Comment. I love to read your comments. And I will let you go. This has been a long one. Have a good day. Bye now.